How to reinstate your Facebook ads account. To get started reinstating your Facebook ads account, simply start an appeal. Before you request an appeal, make sure you do the following. Step 1. Make sure that the business is verified. If you don't do that, then there's one red flag immediately on your account, so make sure you go into the settings of your business manager and verify your actual business. Step 2. Verify your domain name. You can do that in the business manager. This allows you to tell Facebook that you actually own the domain that you're going to be sending traffic to from your advertising campaigns. Step 3. Make sure you're using a real name on the Facebook account and it's a real person. If you're using fake accounts, this is going to be very hard for you going forward. Facebook is getting much better at knowing your account is fake. Step 4. Before you start running ads, warm up your Facebook account. Don't go straight into a high aggressive conversions objective and start trying to run this immediately. This will result in instant flags. Facebook has a way of protecting themselves by ensuring that people don't just come into the platform and start blasting massive spend to non-compliant campaigns, so there are certain triggers that have to happen before you can start spending a lot of money and getting a lot of traffic to your website. Step 5. Make sure your credit card is ready to spend. Make sure it's all connected properly and that Facebook is able to take money from your credit card. The last thing you want is for them to see an ad running and then they try to bill you and get declined. That will immediately flag your account. Step 6. Never direct link to affiliate programs. A lot of new affiliates think they can just direct link to ClickBank offers or another ad network offer. This will result in pretty much an instant ban on your Facebook account and you probably will not win an appeal. Make sure you build a pre-sell page or landing page. Step 7. Do not use redirects or tracking links that use redirect methods. This has resulted in multiple account bans. Use parallel tracking, or in other words direct tracking, basically something that won't redirect the user anywhere. Make sure you use the same domain in your tracking link platforms. Step 8. Don't use trigger keywords. These are keywords that will either instantly ban you or automatically get your ads rejected. There are many topics out there with certain keywords that are already instantly going to be flagged by the Facebook compliance bot. Make sure you go on Google and search for these keywords. There's tons of articles out there that will give you a list of these keywords. For example, lose weight, fast, dating, gambling. If any of these adult-related keywords in your ads or in your landing page can be detected, that could result in an instant ban of your account. So again, just go look at Facebook's terms of service or search Google for articles and just avoid them. Step 9. Don't use images and videos that are copyrighted. You can't use copied images and videos. Most of the time these images have probably already being used and have already been banned on Facebook, which means Facebook will be able to detect them and the algorithm will know you're using the exact same image as someone else who either got banned or detect you're copying them, and whatever it is, they're just going to flag your account or your ads. Just use original photos. Do not use graphically violent photos. Avoid a lot of skin in your videos. So if you're doing diet ads, make sure you don't have a lot of skin showing. Now you're going to say that you see these ads all the time, but that's probably because they've warmed up their accounts and they've done a ton of work on getting their account to a point where they can actually get ads approved automatically. If you're just starting out and you're using a fresh account, this is not going to work for you. Just avoid those types of images and videos altogether. For example, even using a picture of a car crash and Facebook thinks that it brings down the user experience. Facebook can detect that and away goes your ad or even your account. Step 10. Don't log in from multiple different locations and IP addresses. Make sure that when you're using your Facebook ads account you look like a real user. It's okay if you go on your phone a lot or if you go on your computer at home a lot, but if you start logging in from multiple different locations all the time, they're going to think you're using a program that is going to be switching your IP like a VPN. This can oftentimes flag your account, especially if you start submitting ads and doing technical stuff in your ad account constantly from different IP addresses. Try to make sure you're using Facebook ads from the same computer. Make sure when you add your credit card you're using the computer you are always going to use and your location is the same as your credit card. Step 11. Always delete ads that got disapproved. This is one of those subjects that some people agree with and some others don't. Get rid of the ads immediately off of your account and don't have those sitting there for when the next human reviews your account and comes in and sees all these ads that are disapproved. This will likely give them a false sense of what your account is about and they'll think, wow, you know what, I'm just going to avoid this guy altogether and I'm going to ban his account at the same time. It might be automated system can detect this as well. Step 12. Don't use niches that will immediately trigger a ban. Avoid them altogether, especially if you're not warmed up yet and you don't have a lot of spend on your account. If you're just starting out, avoid niches like diet gambling, which are banned anyway, but diet for some reason triggers a ban almost instantly. Dating, crypto, CBD, all these great niches that everybody talks about that they're making tons of money are the ones that are likely going to get you banned. People are cloaking links and landing pages. They're doing a lot of technical stuff in the back end to get these approved. If you don't know the system very well, then you're not going to get approved. You're going to immediately lose your Facebook ads account, so avoid them altogether. Step 13. Track and monitor the negative feedback on your ads. Your comments and your account quality settings inside the Business Manager. You can click in the menu and you can actually look at your account quality and see what's happening day to day with certain ads and see what people are saying. Look at the comments. If you see one ad that is getting a lot of negative comments, it's recommended you pause that ad or get rid of it altogether, because again, this will result in a ban on your Facebook account. Step 14. Your website or pre-sale or landing page is going to be crawled by Facebook as soon as you submit your ad. Like we mentioned before, make sure your domain is verified so you don't get a negative trigger. Facebook is going to be crawling your content and they're going to be looking at the keywords you're using. Will be able to tell if your images are copied and they will know if you have legal pages like a attached, so make sure you have a privacy policy, terms and conditions, a contact page and a Facebook disclaimer at the bottom of every single page you have. Example disclaimer should read something like this: Facebook disclaimer, this website is not part of the Facebook website or Facebook Inc. Additionally, this site is not endorsed by Facebook in any way. Facebook is a trademark of Facebook, Inc. Make sure you have a lot of great content on your website and the user experience is pleasant to Facebook users. Facebook is able to determine if your website is going to automatically make people unhappy. They have a way of knowing. They have a lot of systems in place that can tell, so just make sure you have a good website that provides a lot of content. Make sure your headlines and your calls to action and your images and everything else is congruent with the ad, so that when people get there they see what they're expecting. This will make their user experience better. If you try to bait and switch or do anything like that, you're going to immediately get bad comments from people, are going to put the little angry face on your ads and you're going to eventually lose your account. Make sure you have no exit pops, no ways of trapping them. Don't even put the little subscriber push list or anything like that. I just avoid that altogether and have a straight, nice, friendly page.
Thank you very much for watching this video. To get more info, please visit us at www.recoveradsaccount.com. Again, recoveradsaccount.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.